Hello and welcome, I'm Bert the Stormtrooper, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Wacky Action Vehicle Toilet Taxi, the fastest flusher to fight the foot, and I love this toy. Now, this is a reissue that is coming out to stores right now, brand new, as of the time of this recording. It is available at Target stores, and it retails for approximately $25. The original vehicle originally came out in 1990 and it retailed for approximately $10. And it's really cool because this is one that I never owned, and it's actually one, oddly enough, I did not know that this was coming out until recently, but in the past few months I've actually been looking to get one of these, and then I found out they were doing a reissue of it, so I held off because I wanted to get one brand new in the box. And I absolutely love that Playmates is bringing us some of those Ninja Turtle reissues. In the past, typically we've only gotten like the four Turtles, Splinter, Shredder, Bebop, Rocksteady, Krang, and April. And then when it comes to vehicles, we usually just get the party wagon. And in the past, that's been about it. What's been so awesome about the last year or two is that we've been getting other figures aside from those main figures. We've been getting the Turtles in their movie star versions. We've been getting them in the head dropping. We've been getting them in the storage shells. We've been getting other characters. And now we're starting to get other vehicles like the toilet taxi right here. Also, the pizza thrower was on the shelf as well when I picked this guy up. So it's really cool to see that they're bringing back some of these old classic Ninja Turtle vehicles and figures and whatnot that are not just the same kind of 10 or 15 that we've been getting over the last 10 years or so. This is really, really exciting. Now, here we have the box, which is a very good, I don't know if I want to call it a reimagining, maybe, of the original box. I'll put a picture of the original box here. So the artwork is very, very similar. The toilet taxi looks almost identical in the way they drew it. The only difference is that with the original box, it was Leonardo that was driving it, and in this one we have Donatello, and it says exclusive Donatello included, and we've got this Donatello with some driving gloves and a helmet and some goggles right there. And I have not been able to, I've been looking around and I have not been able to find whether this figure was ever done before. I think this may be a new figure. I'm not sure. I'm still looking through all of the databases that I can to see if I can find this figure anywhere, but I've not been able to find this figure before. This may be a new figure, and we'll take a closer look at him here in a little bit. So you've got that artwork right there. You've got the pullback wind-up action. You got a product shot right here showing you some of the features. I always love the way they present the features in the boxes. So detachable bowl blaster, the pulsating plunger headlights, toilet paper mud flaps, and again, pull back wind up action. So this is a vehicle that you can actually pull back and release, and it's going to roll on its own, which I absolutely adore. So a little bit more of the same on the top right there, tiny type on the bottom, a little bit more of the same again on the sides. And then when we get around to the back of the box, we're going to see again wacky action, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles toilet taxi. You got a little I always love the little descriptions that they put here in the boxes. So if you want to go ahead and pause that and read it, you can. So there you go. And then again, product shot of the vehicle showing us some of those features. The sanitized turtle sewer seat. You've got a sewer sink steering wheel, pulsating plunger headlights, turtle grimace dumper bumper. And this starts to get into one of those things that I always kind of find hysterical about Ninja Turtle vehicles, and the description on the boxes is that they show parts of the vehicle that would be normally regular parts of a vehicle as features. So again, they're showing you the bumper as a feature. Turtle gas pipes. Again, a feature is that it has pipes. It has like exhaust pipes. Sewer cover tires. Again, showing you the wheels as part of the features. That always just cracks me up. Turtle shell armored fenders. Toilet paper mud flaps. Emergency flush switch. Good guy pennant pipe. Shower head foot detection device. I'm not sure how that works. Exclusive Donatello. Again, exclusive Donatello. And then, yeah, we saw the other ones. Detachable blow. No, we did not. Detachable bowl blaster, sewer sink steering wheel. So there you go. But yeah, very cool. So now let's get this guy out of the box and check it out. And after some minor assembly and sticker placement, here we have the toilet taxi out of the box with everything that comes included. So you get the toilet taxi itself, and then a lot of these pieces right here come in a little separate baggie. You get a sheet of instructions right here that show you how to put everything together. It's very simple. You just kind of pop everything in and that's it. So all of the pieces that you see here in the darker gray come in a separate little baggie. You just, again, pop it back into place. The instructions always also show you where to put the stickers. Just 4 stickers, really. 5 if you want to, get technical about it. You got the Grimace right there. You got the little sanitize for your protection sign on the back of the toilet seat right there. You got the toilet paper fender pieces right here. These are 2 stickers. And then, of course, the pennant is a sticker. I love that, just like the classic toys right there. And you got a couple of directions for play right there. We'll look at that here in just a little while. Of course, you also get the exclusive Donatello figure. And we'll start out with this one right here. So it looks pretty much, the body anyway, looks exactly like the original Donatello figure. A little bit of color variation. One of the things I don't know that I'm too crazy about it is that with the modern iteration, anytime they make a new old figure for Donatello, they seem to be making them browner and browner. And I don't know what that's about. Originally, he was green. Granted, he was like a dark brownish green, but he was green. And in the last couple of years, every time they make a reissue of Donatello, he's brown. So I don't know that I'm too crazy about that. But if you look, the bodies look pretty much the same. They look identical. They painted his hand so it looks like he's got driving gloves on. But yeah, the body is the same. The belt is the same. Now, this new exclusive Donatello did not come with a bow. That's kind of a little disappointing, but I think I have extra bows. I think I can give him one. And of course, he's got that new head. And at first, when he was in the package, I thought maybe it was an original, like a reissue of an original Donatello with a removable helmet. But no, that helmet is molded on. That is not coming off. And I love how the bandana is actually coming out of the helmet itself. But there you go. So you can see that together. So yeah, the figure looks like the original Donatello mode, just with a new head with that helmet right there, which is pretty cool. I dig it. So of course, if you do wanted to give him some weapons and anything like that, that will also work for him. So here we have Donatello's bow, and we can give him that without an issue. I say as I have issues. I'm just not posing it right, but there you go. Yep, you can give him a bow. No problem. So there you go. That's the Donatello figure itself. Set him off to the side. Let's take a look at the vehicle. Love the vehicle. Again, this is one that I've been wanting to get for quite some time. So I'm really happy to finally get it. You got the little, I love the little plunger headlights right there. The way they just kind of come in and out. Just little wacky actions that were very much trademark of, not trademark, but just kind of like a staple of these old Ninja Turtle toys, just having little wacky action figures like that. Very cool. You got the little water blaster right there, little hose coming out of it, and then I love that it's got a holster, so you can actually holster it up, or he can hold it while you're playing with it. You can also remove it like that, and then just give it to Donatello if you wanted to give him a water gun, a water blaster kind of a thing. I love how it's got like the toilet plunger, not the plunger, but that floater that goes inside of the toilet tank that's in there. Really love that. Love those little details about these. So, and again, you can just pop that right in there, and then that will slot right in there for storage. Absolutely love it. And then just taking a look at all of the crazy details, you can see the kind of like these turtle shell looking pieces here for the mud flaps. You got, of course, the seat itself is a toilet. Very cool. Toilet taxi embedded right there on the seat belt. You got the little shower head pieces right there. So let's put Donatello on, and to do that, we're going to very carefully take the little rubber seatbelt piece and just kind of move it off to the side, and then we'll get Donatello going here. We'll get him in, try and get him posed as best as possible. Oh, the little tailpipes here, these also like move up and down. So actually they're up like that when they're in the box, then you just kind of pop them down, but you can put them in any position that you'd like. So we're going to get Donatello in there. The steering wheel also moves along with that little, I'm going to say that's a shifter. So that can also move. So you can use that to your advantage to pose him and actually get him holding. Since he can't actually hold the steering wheel, you can actually get him to hold that. and we'll route that seatbelt around. We'll bring it around the back here, and we'll pop that in place to secure our figure. There you go. So he's on the seat, he's holding that shifter, and again, you can go ahead and take the gun off and pop it right in his hand, and there you go. You got Donatello ready to go in the toilet taxi. So to get him to go, all we got to do is pull back. It does have a wind-up feature, so I'm going to just pull back as much as possible here, get some, there you go. And then you just pull back and release, and there he goes. And he picks up speed as he goes. I don't really have a lot of room here to do that, but as you saw, yeah, it works perfectly fine. I put this out on the floor and rolled it, and yeah, it worked really well. This is a really, really fun little vehicle. And there he goes. I love how those move. Those plungers, I love how those plungers move as he's rolling. And as you can see, he's got a lot of wind. That's what, 4 or 5 times I've brought him over now, and he's still going. So he's got a lot of wind. He's really powerful spring. Love it, because you can just get this guy going. And I haven't tried, now that I'm saying it out loud, I think I want to try and get this guy all the way across from one end of my house to the other. I may try that. I don't know. Quick comparison with one of the other smaller vehicles. Here is the foot taxi, the toilet taxi next to the foot ski. I was looking for kind of one of the smaller vehicles to compare it with. One of the things I actually love about this is that it is a smaller vehicle. It's not this large thing that's going to take up a lot of room on my shelf. I will easily be able to find a spot for this guy and display it alongside some of these other smaller vehicles. So I really dig that. It doesn't always have to be the biggest giant thing ever out there, right? These little vehicles like this can be a lot of fun. Really enjoying that. So there you go, so you can see what the two of them look like together. So yeah, absolutely love it. If you're like me, you're in the Ninja Turtles, old and new. This is just coincidentally a vehicle that I was already thinking about collecting. At the last toy show that I went to, I was looking for one of these, and then I found out that there was going to be a reissue, so I just held off. Got it brand new. Absolutely love it. When it comes to Ninja Turtles, I find that the reissues are just as good as the originals. I'm not really a stickler for, it has to be from 1989 or 1990. I'm okay with reissues on my shelf along with my daughter and I were looking at my collection the other day, and I was pointing out, like, this figure is original, this figure's a reissue, this one's original, this one's a reissue, this one, I don't know, I lost track, I don't know, I don't care, because the reissues are just as good as the original ones, and I like that I can get it brand new and open it in the box. I'm the first person opening it, I love that. So very, very cool, absolute must have. This is highly recommended if you're in the Ninja Turtles. This is a must have for any collection. And I think that about does it for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles wacky action vehicle toilet taxi with an exclusive Donatello figure. What did you think of this set? Let me know down in the comments. Give me some thumbs up, subscribe, share with your friends if you like what you see. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you next time.